Hello YouTube. I was on my channel just a few minutes ago and I was looking. Before the get to know me video, there was a video. I don't know what happened. I don't know if something happened that didn't. It's not on there. And I was looking at my thingy to edit my videos and it's there, but something happened with it. I deleted it off my camera. It might be on my computer at home. I'm at my mom's house. It might be on my computer in Florida. I'm in Georgia right now, so there's no way for me to get it. I can't ask my parents to send it because that's... But, yeah, I'll get that video put on there because that was my introductory video. I said a lot of things in there that I actually think should be on the channel, so hopefully I'll get that on there soon. Okay, this is a new segment. I know there's a lot of new segments, but this segment isn't like Floor Diaries because it's not just me ranting about something, but it's not Corey Counsel because Corey Counsel is questions from you. This is something I feel like is necessary on this channel, is necessary on any channel that you want to have be called any type of Wiccan channel or pagan channel, and you want people to learn from it. If you want people to learn from it, you have to go to the basics. And that's what this channel, that's what this segment is called, is cutting to the basics. The basics of the craft, no matter what tradition you're in, no matter what walk of life you follow, this is the basics. This is the very first. I went and I tabbed and I made notes and I looked all through my elements of witchcraft and my encyclopedia of witchcraft, all my little tabbies. Earth, air, fire, water. I looked and I went and I got a lot of notes. I made notes on everything I saw that I feel like should be in these videos, and each one of these tabs is like its own personal video. So just so you know, right now there's like 12. I'm probably going to try to mix some together. If they can go together, I'm probably going to try to put them together. But this video is probably going to cover like 1 or 2 of these, and then I'm probably going to make more than 3 or 4 videos today to be uploaded, so that'll be good. Okay, in this video I want to start off with the rule of ethics, or the threefold law. Okay, now the threefold law is, in my opinion, the most basic thing that we have in this religion, because the threefold law is incorporated into everything, no matter what it is, no matter what you're doing, no matter if you think it's good or bad, it's incorporated into everything. The threefold law, these are my notes on it. The threefold law is the belief that whatever you do, whatever you send out, it's supposed to be written here. This is the Greenhaven Encyclopedia of Witchcraft, the revised edition, and it's written here that it's supposed to be with magic. Only magic, not the intent. I, being a Wiccan myself, believe it to be the intent. I believe it to be whatever you send out, whether it is almost like karma. What you do comes back to you, except in the threefold law it's times 3. You send out some magic to help your friend get a job. I believe that the good that you send out, the power of the intent that you put out, will be returned to you threefold. I don't feel like it'll help you get, it's not like it's going to help you get 3 job opportunities, no. Threefold, as in if you put effort into it and you put a lot of energy into it, that energy returns to you threefold. It can be returned to you in the essence of something, or it can be returned to you as energy, as good positive energy. Same on the negative side. If you are to send out either on purpose or by accident, and it happens on accident sometimes, if you can't control your energy, sometimes you will do things by accident, just by your own intent. You know, subconsciously, you know, if you really just don't like someone and you're at school and they purposely step on your shoe, and you just, without thinking. I believe that will also be returned to you threefold, determined by the amount of energy you put out towards it. Okay, but also it says here that some people, because a lot of people and a lot of traditions and a lot of different forms of witchcraft believe that the magical number is not 3, it is 7. I believe it to be 3, but some people believe it to be 7. And in the event of those traditions, it is supposed to be sent back to you sevenfold. That's a lot. I didn't say that's a lie. I just heard myself. That's a lot. That's a lot. They believe that this will be sent back to you sevenfold, but in this book, it says that it will be sent back to you sevenfold, determined by whatever you do, not by the intent, like I was saying before. And here it's saying if you send a misfortune on someone, that's 7 misfortunes coming your way. But if you send something good, that's 7 good fortunes coming your way. And then it just goes on to talk about karma and everything. Okay, so that is... There's some woman upstairs who just does this all day. She just stomps around. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But, that's the threefold law. Now, another thing I wanted to talk to you about, which I don't need these for, is the Wiccan Rede. Since I'm talking about the laws of ethics and the threefold law, I feel like I should incorporate the Wiccan Rede into this. The Wiccan Rede, if we had a rule book, we do, by the way, for those of you who don't think we have rules, if you're an American witch, we do have rules. There are 13 rules that were adopted to us by the Council of American Witches. If you don't know what the Council of American Witches is, I really feel like you should read up on it. It's a really interesting story. But we do have rules. But if we had a specific divine rule book, like something that if you're in this religion, no matter where you are in the world, then this is it, it would be the Wiccan Rede. The Wiccan Rede, though, only has one rule, and that is, on ye harm none, do what you will. That means you cannot harm. You do no harm. As long as you're not harming anyone, as long as no one is in harm's way, as long as there's no malicious intent, then you're fine. The thing about malicious intent, like I said, is something that sometimes you don't know you're doing or you're not trying to do. When you feel like you're in a bad mood, don't do magic. If you absolutely must do magic in that bad mood, which I'm really a stickler on, don't do it. I'm one of those people who just don't do it at all. Don't do it. If you feel like you need to do it, you probably don't really need to do it right then. You can wait. It's really bad to be trying to do magic when you're upset. But ground and center all the time. It's just ground and center. And that's one of the things. And Ellen Dugan has a thing in this Elemental Witchcraft book, and it's called her Blue Circle of Fire visualization. When you feel like you're being threatened or attacked, you send out your energy in the form of a blue circle of fire. It can be fire surrounding you in a bubble, it can be fire in a circle around you. And what it will do is keep the negativity away and keep you grounded. You need to keep yourself grounded. The moment something bad happens, before you worry about the anger that you're going through, before you worry about the situation, ground. It does not take long. It takes a few seconds. Ground, compose yourself. You do not need to do magic in any type of heated state. It doesn't matter if it's whatever heated state it is. Magic should not be done in a heated state, because there's often misinterpretation and your intentions are in the wrong place. So grounding and centering is very important in ethics. Ethics is the basic rules of witchcraft, and I felt like this was the most important thing to start off with this cutting to the basics segment. I think that's going to be it, because I want to kind of, since we're in ethics, I want to kind of stay in ethics and then move on. I don't want to put ideas that don't like mesh together, because I don't like that. There's a few other things here that I just want to say that are in Ellen Dugan's book about ethics, and I'm just gonna like skim over them, and then I'm gonna finish this video and move on to the next one. But another thing she puts in here is love spells. Love spells are not forbidden. That is a misconception. Love spells are not forbidden, but it's more trouble than it'll help. You can't control a love spell. This is one of the most hardest things to control, because what you're doing is, if you're not doing it the right way, you're dealing with someone's free will, and that is against our rules, because that is harm. Whether they're being physically harmed or not, you're messing with someone's free will. That is a form of harm. They're not worth it. Don't do a love spell. It's not worth it. If you're doing a glamour, as in you want people to perceive you in a more beautiful light, that's different. If you want to be more lovable, that's different. If you want to have the ability to make yourself more lovable to people, if you want to be nicer, if you want to make yourself feel more confident, if you want those type of things, totally fine. Actually forcing your will upon someone else by use of magic is totally wrong. Don't do it. She also puts working magic for another person, which I think I put in another video. Without their permission, do not do it. Don't only work a spell for someone else if they tell you. Because in other words, how do you know that they want you to do it in the first place? If someone tells you they have a really big problem and you just say, oh, I'm going to help them tonight, don't do that. Don't do that. Not unless they ask you, because there needs to be some specificity in what you're doing. You can't just be like, oh, yeah, her dad's mean, I'm going to make her dad nice. Because you don't know. Let them tell you. And the last thing she puts here, there's two lessons in here. One was love, one was working magic for someone else, and another one was using magic for defense. It says defend yes, attack no. And that is totally right. Like I said, the blue shield of fire is perfect. Defend yourself. If someone's around you with malicious intent, put your shield up. Cast your aura out in like the form of a shield. But do not attack anyone. Do not attack anyone. It doesn't matter if you feel like you're the strongest witch in your county. Don't attack anyone. It's not right, and the rule of 3 will definitely come back. So, this was just a little video on ethics, and I'm not sure what the next one's going to be. I have a few minutes to decide. I'm going to go ahead and put these up so that there's something up, and then I'm going to make the others. So, thank you to everyone. Comment, subscribe, get more people on the channel. Check out Wiccan Together if you haven't yet. There's some really cool people on there, you know, really good people. Arcane Cricket, Gypsy the Cat, Gypsy the Cat. There's a lot of people on there. So, they're really good people. Join Wiccan Together, it's really smart. Yeah, that'll be it. Blessed be and Merry Fun.